Hey guys, and welcome to Series B of Ballet Conditioning. This is part of a mini series just for y'all, and I hope you enjoy this. We're gonna come into all fours or tabletop. So in tabletop, our fingers are spread wide, gaze between the thumbs. Wrists shoulder width apart. As you gaze between the thumbs, take a peek at your femurs. They should be hip width apart. So should the shins. Gently engage the lower abdominals to straighten out the spine. Now, from here, we're going to shift our weight into the left leg, but we're going to try not to center our left leg on the mat. So keeping it in line with the hip, we're then going to pick up our right leg, kiss it to the left, and lift. Left and lift. I had a trainer that would affectionately call this peeing on the hydrant. So we're really just isolating those turnout muscles. And I'm trying to keep the same angle in the knee. So I've kind of frozen the knee joint and I'm just working through the hip here. It's really important that you don't lift the right hip up. We're just working from that ball and socket joint. Keep it moving, you're doing great. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Put it down, double check that your knees are right under your hips. And we're gonna start to shift our weight to the right side. Same thing, kiss the left knee to the right, pull it out. Knee and out. Keep moving. Double check that you're not articulating through the knee. It's just the hip. Keep breathing. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently begin to put it down. Now, you're more than welcome to stay on your hands. If you'd like to do something a little different, we're going to come down to our elbows. So from here, we're going to extend the right leg back pointed, and then we're going to let that leg turn out. So just as if you were doing an arabesque here. We're going to hold really strong, and then we're going to pull to attitude, get long, lower to your arabesque. Now, I don't mind if this hip opens a little bit. We just don't want to start stacking the hips one over the other. So we're in our arabesque, attitude, straighten, arabesque, and lower. We bend the knee and lift. We extend as high as we can, and then we bring it back to hip level. So I'm going to use arabesque today as cueing us to hip level. The attitude can come higher than the hip with the knee turned out. Here we go. Attitude, développé, arabesque, attitude, développé, arabesque, attitude, développé, arabesque. Attitude, développé, arabesque. Keep going. If you're on your hands, should look exactly the same. Your range of motion just might be a little bit different. Hold in your arabesque and just gently hover for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a direction and circle. Really tiny here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change directions, 10, 9, 8, 7, hi Jasper, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down, left leg straight out to your arabesque. Option to bring those elbows down. Really feel that the hip is turned out this time. And it's okay to lift the hip slightly. This should feel just like arabesque. We're gonna attitude, lifting the left knee, développé, really reach it up, and then lower to hip height to really find what we're going to call arabesque for the sake of cueing. Ready? Attitude, développé, arabesque, attitude, développé, arabesque, attitude, développé, arabesque, attitude, développé, arabesque. Once again, if you're on your hands, this should look very similar. Développé, attitude, arabesque. Last time, développé, attitude, arabesque, and begin to lower. Go ahead and take a moment to just wag that tail back and forth, taking a moment to stretch through the spine, maybe a little cat-cow. And y'all made it. Thanks so much for doing this short series B with me. It's a killer. Go back and do it again, really thinking about that form, and that glute is gonna just be killing. It's so great. Thanks for coming.